we've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Damian Lillard out there with Brown. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Ginobili. Good D by Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. Man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. He has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pound kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony against Lillard. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Anthony. Will it go? That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Brown. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Knicks trail by 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. He's ready to double up on him and fight a good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Booker. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And Booker kicks to Brown. Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 7 points.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Jackson passes to Brunson. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing. Clippers leading by 6. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the jumper from down low is good.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now he's checked in for the Knicks. McCollum comes in for Ginobili. Draymond Green's checked in for the Clippers. Dean comes in for Booker. Wembanyama against Green. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. Giannis up top, covered by Anthony. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Levine. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
A shot by Anthony, no good. Clippers leading by 7. Giannis inside. Covered by Anthony. Antetokounmpo, no good. Powell, the pass to Wembanyama. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Clippers lead 14-9.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A fader. The Knicks pull it in. Powell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Anthony, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. They get the rebound. Pass to Levine. Brown against Powell. Lock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Anthony against Giannis. Misses from short range. From the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Green, Devin Booker out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Thompson, and it's Levine in at the small forward spot. Now Booker, Ginobili missing from long range. Booker with no one around. Here's Green. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Green's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers. Hachimura with a screen on Booker. Ginobili. That's good.
Very reliable. Ginobili solid. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Thompson, a screen on Powell. Out to Thompson. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Knicks trail by 6. And it's McCollum off the drop. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space. And CJ cashes in.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA thanks. Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Fox seemingly a highlight waiting to happen. So creative that time.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for New York. Jackson, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Clippers. Damian Lillard comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Ginobili. Plays it up off the glass. Ginobili's got 5 now.
Oh, there's a surprise. Manu out hustling somebody. Don't forget about him inside.
Booker the bounce pass. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Lillard. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done. He wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's Anthony. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Booker. Lillard outside. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 6. Anthony, the pass to Brunson. It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Brunson missing. The Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Down low, here's Jackson. Great D that time from Green. Clippers leading by 8. Lillard left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. 11 points for Damian Lillard. Outside Anthony. Lillard against Brunson. Pass to Ginobili. Jackson setting the pick here for Ginobili. Another shot. To end the drought. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 8 in the bucket from Jackson.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Giannis. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. Ginobili against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires, high post. Ginobili can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Lillard finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis inside. He's covered by Ginobili. No good from Booker. Knicks trail by 8. Anthony, the pass to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ginobili. Anthony with it. Out to Brunson. Misses the 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. You've got Ginobili, and Benyama's out there with Jackson. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anthony in at the 3. Lillard against Anthony, baseline jumper, and it's Lillard missing. Knicks trail by 4. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
26-25.
Lillard against Anthony. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ginobili outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A miss that time would have put him up. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wembanyama, right side. Anthony, no one around. And again, New York with the triple.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lillard finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for New York. Trailing by 2. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ginobili outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Ginobili. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Brown. Booker outside. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Brown sets a screen for Booker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Ginobili. Outside Jackson. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. Shots good by Anthony.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler working on the pick and roll. So it's another element that's going to be tough to stop.
Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And he makes the first. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. Greedy player in close. Gilgeous-Alexander with the extra effort.
Anthony against Antetokounmpo. Anthony kicks to Brunson for the tie. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Now on the court is your fight squad. Get down and let him hear it. Time to get down now, everyone.
For the Knicks, Johnson comes in for Wembanyama. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony. The Clippers also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Brunson outside. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Pass to Green. 54 seconds left in the third. Lets the three fly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's going to go on Norman Powell. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite. And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Fox, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Fox goes in, and the layup is good. Fox has got his second basket.
That's good focus from De'Aaron Fox, just concentrating on the rim, not distracted.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McCollum looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Antetokounmpo out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Pass to Anthony. Jackson, a screen on Giannis. Outside Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Wide open shot is on the money.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Lillard. Green with a screen on Giddey. And Lillard gets it to go.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Anthony with the screen on Lillard. Lillard against Giddey. Right side Jackson. Outside Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Bain. And the rejection by Jackson. Now Giddey. Pass to Powell from past the arc. The offensive rebound. Jackson kicks to Powell. Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Bain against Giddey. Bain, no good. Knicks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Teron Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for New York. And Benyama, he's checked in for Anthony. Ginobili comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Josh Giddey. And then for the Clippers, Brown is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Booker comes in for Bain. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for LaVine. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Jackson. Wembanyama, left side. Ginobili outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Green. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McCollum finds Ginobili. Over Booker. Ginobili can't hit. Clippers leading by 7. Brown right side. And then Brown with the dunk.
A strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. And here's Brunson outside. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they found in that space.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
No, thank you. Show us those moves. We have an answer.
He's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Antetokounmpo's checked in. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Anthony gets double teamed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
Anthony at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
free throw, good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Knicks trail by 11.
2 minutes.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Clippers leading by 11. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Giannis inside. Wembanyama on him. Antetokounmpo, no good. Anthony, the pass to Jackson. New York moving it around. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Jackson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. And so Booker will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. On the wing, Booker. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup. Here's Anthony into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Good space and pace from Melo right there, leaving the D with no chance to block that dunk.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Good defense by Wembanyama. And so here is New York. 9-point game. Here's Anthony. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with on display that time.
Second team foul. Carmelo Anthony at the line. One shot.
Free throw no good for Anthony. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Lillard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
So Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, some early struggles, but what got you going?
I just trust myself. I just have confidence in myself. That's what my teammates want me to do. They want me to stay aggressive. They want me to make the right play. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Sometimes you have a bad game, and you let your teammates down, but at the end of the day, you got to pick it up because your teammates need you. And I'm going to be here for my teammates all day long.
Well, you were certainly there down the stretch, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.